CLOVE is getting a nerf. CLOVE is dominating competitive Q pick rates and preventing auto controllers from being picked. These changes are aimed at shaving off CLOVE's snowballing power. When CLOVE's team gets ahead in advantageous states, they are very easily outperform auto controllers. Okay. Ruse, which is the smoke. Ruse charges are now restricted to 1 maximum when CLOVE is dead. So now when you're dead as a CLOVE, they can only smoke once, not more than once. So it doesn't matter if you use 2 smokes or 0 smokes during the round, you can only use 1 smoke after you're dead. That essentially kills the entire character's hope and dreams of being played at a pro level. There's no argument of using CLOVE over Omen or over Astra or over Brimstone ever in pro play. The ability to smoke every 40 seconds or multiple smokes, if you save them, post-death in pro play would be the thing to convince pro players in VCT. Specifically now in patch 11.08 changes with the Omen nerfs and Astra nerfs. But now this is gone. Like, all of that is gone, and I don't think this actually changes anything for ranked, because in ranked, if you actually use more than 1 smoke in post-death, that means that you either died first, or the player that is actually playing the CLOVE, they know what they are doing very well. But most of the players playing ranked, they don't know what they're doing. So if you actually check the stats post-death, how many CLOVE smokes someone is using, I would guess that it's not above 1. This essentially changes nothing for rank, but eliminates her from VCT competition. And now change to pick me up. Overheal amount while pick me up is active has been reduced from 100 to 50 HP. I'm gonna assume that the speed of the HP is still the same, the duration and so on. So this just reduces the amount of HP that you get back. It does change quite a bit. If you, let's say, survive a duel after you get 80 damage from 2 bullets of a Vandal, then 50 HP back puts you in range of 3 Vandal bullets in the next duel. So you're more easily killable. This is definitely a hit. It's a big nerf and will definitely affect the performance of the players. But will that actually make players not pick CLOVE in ranked? I don't think so. So what is my opinion on the nerf? I think it changes nothing. I think CLOVE will still be the most picked controller, and maybe there's gonna be like a small dip in her pick rate, in their pick rate, immediately after the nerf, because people are reactionary animals that see nerf, oh, I'm gonna stop using it, but then they will realize actually doesn't change much, so I'm gonna still pick CLOVE. Yeah, I think this is wrong direction of the nerf. I stated this opinion already, but I think CLOVE needs to get a rework, not a nerf. The changing of the numbers doesn't really change much, and also this direction of the nerf makes it impossible to be played at a pro level. There's literally no reason to play them at a pro level, and if that's the case and it will not change much for the ranked, then was this change effective? Definitely not. That's my prediction for the future. Don't like this direction, and I think both Reyna and CLOVE should be getting a huge rework that is changing their identity rather than just changing the numbers. Because if you really would like to affect CLOVE's pick rate, then you would need to kill those utility pieces even more. The heal should be 25 or like 40 or something like that. The smoke should have like 60 seconds cooldown. Maybe that would actually make something. But this right here, this doesn't change anything. And no one will gonna be convinced to use now a Brimstone or an Omen or an Astra in ranked when they can still play CLOVE. I'm very not excited about those changes for CLOVE. It only makes her worse unranked, but it will not change the pick rate at all. And we'll revisit this in some time after this video, but yeah. Combining this with the Harbor rework making him very tough to use correctly, I feel like it's gonna be even tougher to have a competition with CLOVE. Hope you enjoyed this video. We're gonna make a new one once I have those agents in the game and I can compare actual utility pieces and how they work in game.